Great rising, beautiful beings, great rising, beautiful beings. This is going to be a very, very random fucking topic. This shit going to come from every fucking angle. You down with it, you want to understand it, you want to understand it, you want to overstand it, ride with it. Otherwise, shut the fuck up, get off the fucking page. Now, peep game. I've always told people they trying to put a spell on everybody, from colors, subliminal messages, propaganda, billboards, music, TV, street theater, theatrics, all of that, right? Okay, so they got all this shit going down, right? Peep game. Several of my videos I've said, listen, don't be sitting around here waiting on the Price is Right. Don't be sitting around here waiting on the perfect match. You got to manifest that perfect match. You got to call on that perfect match. You got to summon it. You got to command it. Dealing with your love interest, right? So I'm sitting up here saying to myself, I got my eyes on something that I desire, that I feel like I need it in my life. And I'm to that point now. I'm about to open the fucking gateway. I'm about to summon and command every bit of it. But at the same time, I know it got a backlash of some devil shit with it, okay? I already see it, okay? Because the situation should be more humbling, okay? More appreciative, when in fact it's more of like a runner and a chaser situation, okay? And I'm not feeling that shit. I'm ready to goddamn be with your motherfucker right about now. Anyway, I've said it in several videos. You cannot wait on manipulation. This world has already been manipulated so that we stay separated and segregated. So your twin flame around here a crackhead while you around here struggling to make ends meet to be a nurse. And, you know, like, it's just so much fucking shit going on. So I'm like, you know what? Hey, it's time to do the magic. We can't be sitting around here letting our twin flames and soulmate. And we need to be to the point where we trying to get a few motherfuckers to reincarnate, okay? Like, straight up. Set up some reincarnation, okay? Because we need some elders to come back. We need some conscious shit going on here, okay? Well, anyway, that's phase 1. Phase 2, for the last few months, I've been telling a friend of mine, an associate. I ain't got no friends. I got all associates. I really ain't got no fucking friends. I was telling an associate that I was ready to go back to New York. But I wanted to do Manhattan for a week, okay? Now, this is the tricky part about this bullshit, right? I've been talking about this for several months. I'm ready to go to Manhattan for a week, okay? We decided that we was going to go to Manhattan and we was going to go to Atlantic City or East Rutherford, okay? Well, we was going to go to Manhattan, but when we got ready to relax, meaning let our guard down, we was going to go to New Jersey for a little bit. Anyway, tell me why nobody on the conscious side of things is talking about the United Healthcare guy that just got unalived, right? First of all, he had on a blue velvet jacket. That should let you know something right there. It reminded me of the old movie I used to watch, Pollyanna, with, and it's funny because Pollyanna has the same lady and Rudy, or whoever. The Rudy mom, what's his name? I can't think of his name, but the lady and Rudy played in Pollyanna. They got a white version of Pollyanna. They got a black version of Pollyanna, right? With Jimmy Dean. Jimmy Dean. I don't know. Jim Beam. Oh, Jimmy Beam. Yeah, Jimmy Beam. It's such an adorable movie. I watched it over 1,000 times. But anyway, what was I saying? So I said I wanted to go to Manhattan for a week. Well, anyway, so in the movie, she was fussing with Pollyanna. Pollyanna had got mad about something. So she got the velvet cloth and rubbed it all over her, like her face, her arms, or whatever, and said, quit acting like that. You feel it? You feel it? You're living. You ain't dead. Like that, right? So it's just funny. His coat, the guy who got unalive, his coat looked like it was velvet and blue. That's communication. Worldly things. Word on the street, the person who killed him got $8,000, and his age was 26. Now, he had to have a cause, right? He had to be some type of activism, right? Because he had to have a cause to be some type of activism, he would think like, sure, I'll just take the $8,000 because y'all promised me back surgery or whatever, right? First of all, how you gonna let the motherfucker who hired you to knock a motherfucker off to promise you any type of surgery? You're a pawn, okay? That's why you gotta learn the chess game. 8's. 2 plus 6 is 8. You could do 2 times 6 is 12, and that's 3, and then you find the 6. Fuck that. This is a global message. I told y'all 12s, 4's, and 8's are global messages. If you read the articles. And why are they only talking about the guy who assassinated the man? You barely can find any information on the CEO of the United Healthcare programming. And I think they was like at 462 billion. 4, 6, and 2. 4 and 6 is 10. 2 is 12. That's 3, right? Make that shit fit. 3, 6, 9, 12, all that shit, right? 4 and 6 is 24 times 2 is 48. Didn't I tell you 4's and 8's? This is a global fucking message. And not only that, it's a power play. It's a major power play. And somebody struck first, okay? If their revenue was $462 billion, like they're the insurance company, and this man getting $10 million out of $462 billion, I don't think he was getting enough. There is some level of competition, but I just don't understand. See, they be on that psyop shit. They be on that brain frequency shit. Peep game. So I'm doing my research. I'm putting the numbers together. I'm adding this shit up. I'm looking at the clues and signs and signal, and I'm like, damn, I done seen this man in the news before, or I done seen him in California. Like, I done seen this man before. Like, damn, why does he seem so familiar? I ain't talking about the United Healthcare CEO. I'm talking about the man who did the assassination part. And how the fuck he get unalived or up? What was the word? Dang, I got the other phone on the charger. What they used another word for his demise or his death. And why would you allow somebody to do surgery to you? Why would you even think they're going to do surgery to you? And why would they put that in the tabloids anyway? Like, we believe this man would trust you to do surgery to him. And I don't believe shit about nobody being dead in the world until I start seeing the dead bodies. Like, fuck that shit. Like, that shit need to be uncensored. Like, straight up. Like, just like the Baker Act with the guy in Jacksonville that shot up the Dollar General. Like, until I see that motherfucker dead body, I don't believe a damn thing. Hell no. Hell no. For all I know, them motherfuckers still running around this bitch loose. Okay. So, that's phase 2. Another thing, I wanted to go back on my phase 1. I'm like, there's no way that two people love each other, but one person is scared of being neglected. Okay. But you know, he using my energy anyway. Like, straight up, what I mean by that is, like, the side of his children focusing on him, they never focused on him like that. They doing it now because I showed up. So there's always like a gift of gab, you know what I mean? You bless me, I bless you. So I guess I made his family closer to him, okay? And I inspired him to appreciate his family, because don't no damn woman want him. Believe that. I want him. I need him. I don't care if it's just 2, 3, 4, 5 years. I need that reciprocation, okay? And then the motherfucker dumb anyway. Because if Sky Heart blossom, Sky Heart opens up, then he reaped the benefit. He becomes the millionaire. He becomes the billionaire. But the dumb motherfucker sat there and was so deep in his emotion and so traumatized with his childhood and his fuckery that he couldn't even accept the fact that he could find love at an old age. Like, oh man, but I don't even think I'm gonna waste my time doing the witchcraft. I really ain't got time. I'm just gonna go mind my business. I'm just shocked. I am shocked, simply shocked, that a person can love you so much that they run from you, reject you, and pretend like you need a 47-year-old, 37-year-old person to be happy, when that's a fucking lie. But yeah, I was about to do up some sorcery. I was about to command that attention, but I already know that person got attachments, and I won't even be dealing with the person anymore. I'll be dealing with their attachments. Would be something like a demon or some spirit, some fucking lingering as attachment. Okay. And then I also said that I wanted to rescue his inner child that he say he does not have. He say he does not have an inner child. So that means that his innocence has been stripped from him. Okay. So phase 3. So we got phase 1, me doing witchcraft on the person that I desire. Phase 2, me going to Manhattan. Now all of a sudden, you done killed a millionaire from a health insurance company this phase 3, right? That's a millionaire that is an accountant, and then they playing Russian roulette, and then I hired a motherfucking hitman, and then kill him. I mean, unalived him too. Unbent him, or whatever the hell they did, that word. And I'm like, and then all of a sudden I start getting all these algorithms about somebody replacing somebody and killing somebody, and like all of that shit was going down, like shit really going down over there on that island, okay? And then it reminded me of the movie with Chad Boseman. That movie so fire, they need to make more movies like that. When they said just lock down the fucking island. I'm not sure if it was Manhattan or what, but it was like, just lock down the fucking island. And I'm like, man. And spirit, conscious, and everything want me to go over there. But I really wanted to go in the wintertime and see the vampires. Right. The vampires come out in the wintertime in Manhattan. And I really wanted to see them, like real fucking vampires. I wanted to see them. I wanted to eat, drink, relax. But I was going to get turned up in New Jersey. I wasn't going to get turned up in Manhattan because I felt like there's some weird shit going on over there. But I was going to enjoy the vibe, okay? But now that I'm paying attention, it's going to have to be a group of us, okay? It's going to have to be a group of us. It can't just be me and L Drunky. That ain't going to work. Okay. So, what else I was about to say? Phase 4. Maybe I should say that. No. Oh, peep game now. So, how about soon as I start doing research and start seeing shit and putting shit together, and my spirit, my soul, and my psyche and my intuition and the guidance coming from everywhere, like I'm just getting hit with the energy, right? Like you don't even pay attention to money or nothing. Like I had the yard man call me and say, don't forget me. I'm like, dude, I don't even know I'm an hour behind. You know what I mean? Like I ain't even thought about no shit like that because I was so deep in the research. I was so deep in channeling the information. And then I was getting bombarded with all types of shit. Celebrities, motherfucker, all types of bullshit. But I think those was distractions not to pay attention to what I was paying attention to. And I get 10 calls a day for readings, right? So this phase 4. I get 10 calls a day for readings. Don't nobody want to read it. How much are your readings? Are you available? I tell them it's phone call only. Okay, thanks. I'm looking for in person. Boom. They ain't about to find nobody in person. But anyway, today, while I was doing research, they didn't want me researching. So they got a person to call me for a distraction for a reading. Ain't that about a bitch? Prices didn't run the motherfucker away. Me doing the reading by phone didn't run the motherfucker away. I'm like, oh, they trying to slow my research down, my thought process. That window of opportunity that opened up in my psyche. Pure distractions. Pure motherfucking distractions. That's how I know when I'm onto something, because they always try to distract me with money. And don't let me be channeling something as if like we in psyche war, right? Like psychological war. Then they intervene physically, right? Like it be some weird shit like the tire blowout, or a motherfucker make you slam on brakes, or your cell phones go out, or one cell phone work, but the cell phone you was doing the research on, all of a sudden ain't got no bars. The shit got an X. I'm telling you how this shit work. They start pulling some theatrics out there, right? It's deep. It's deep. But yes, I am truly in love. Meaning I haven't fallen in love. I literally rose in love, okay? And there's so many things around me that's saying, wait, things, you're going to meet the right one. No. It's time that I use what I choose. Fuck a motherfucker choosing me. I choose what I want. I choose the breed that I want to deal with, right? I choose the bloodline I want to deal with, and nothing else matters. And I'm really thinking about. Ooh, I'm not even gonna get into it. And I already know something separated us. They don't understand. Something separated us. They don't understand. Something keeps us in conflict, and they don't understand that. They think they protecting themselves in their heart. No, they not. The motherfucker weak. He don't understand when he's being manipulated through magic. And I'm just sitting back like, no, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. And I done told the world over and over and over, you better do as much magic as you motherfucker can, because somebody doing magic on your motherfucking ass right now. Got you sitting in the house alone right motherfucking now. Got you living your life alone right motherfucking now. Done tricked you off and got somebody looking another direction and all types of shit right motherfucking now. Okay? So I'm gonna leave it there. Is there anything else I wanted to say about that guy? Yeah, the one that got unalived, the CEO. People need to start doing more numbers on these white people right about now. Okay, this is another thing I wanted to say. It's either two things. They either knocked him off, or that's the way he retired. What I mean by that is he benefited more from collecting his own insurance, right? Come on now, he works for the insurance company. But I don't even know if they got life insurance. But anyway, he knows something to do. So right now, we're in the phase of everybody retiring. Either they die from, what they call it, not unexpected, but sudden death. Either they die from sudden death, either they retire or resign. Do you know how many people resign? Now, who say that you can't resign? Who say that you can't resign through death? So either they knocked him off his competition, or he knew something or knew too much, because he is an accountant. The scapegoat, which is the assassinator, it's all a game. It's all a ploy. I don't even think the $8,000 and the spinal surgery had anything to do with it. He just got locked up, so how the fuck he gonna get spinal surgery? Anyways, I'm over this shit. Like, that shit is so fucking ruthless. Like, why even have to put it in the news? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why have to continue to put these fucking lies in the news? But I'm letting y'all know right now, this shit is global. What they're doing is, it's a message to a lot of motherfuckers out there that's making 10 million or more. You can't escape this fate. They're letting you know they knocking off motherfuckers that matter right about now, that you thought mattered. Motherfucker, you didn't even know the motherfucker on social media. You didn't know nothing about his social. They probably scrubbed all that shit. You didn't know nothing. It's a global message. It has nothing to do. The message is not for the commoners, the peasants. The message is for people in a certain bracket. Another thing, I was reading his articles where he was like, Let's not wait until people get sick to help them. Let's help them every day. To help a person every day, do you know how much money that's going to cost? Yeah, think about it. The person not going to wait until they're feeling bad or they need an annual. He said, let's prevent the sickness. Something similar to, let's try to prevent them from being sick. And they had it quoted. So that could have got it knocked off, because the name of the game is to keep you sick, ain't it? To keep you unhealthy, to keep you in dis-ease, discomfort, right? Something to think about. But yeah, this is a random conversation. And yeah, I don't know what it is, but for some reason, something keeps saying ploy. It's a ploy. It's a ploy. It's nothing but a ploy. It's like actors and actresses just moving out the way so they don't get caught up. Out of sight, out of mind. You know what I mean? So there we have it. Unearth the magic, the truth will definitely set you free.